Luke Sumner, and I'm a corporate pilot. My story is a little cheesy in terms of starting jiu-jitsu. I can remember when I was young, when UFC was first starting out, and Hoist Gracie would submit these guys that are 100 pounds bigger than him, and half the time I didn't even know what just happened. And when I started to understand just a little bit of what jiu-jitsu is capable of, I like the aspect of it that it's kind of an equalizer. So it doesn't matter if you're smaller or shorter or female or weaker. And those things are made up for by understanding certain aspects of jiu-jitsu. I started jiu-jitsu with Gracie Barra here in Jefferson City about 2 years ago when the school opened. I started there in September, so a little over 2 years now. Something I like about Gracie Barra is there's an interesting dichotomy that exists with jiu-jitsu in terms of the individuality as well as the teamwork. And what I mean is, I grew up playing team sports and never did any individual things like wrestling or tennis or anything like that. It's always team sports. And so starting jiu-jitsu here, that dichotomy I'm talking about is, as an individual, when it's you versus another person, it's up to you to make it happen. Other people can't do for you what needs to be done in order to win. But also there's that teamwork aspect in terms of just being unable to advance without having my team, my Gracie Barra team here, pushing me and helping me to learn. So you learn a lot about yourself, you learn a lot about the people that you're training with. Yeah, so as I alluded to, I've done team sports and a lot of things associated with team sports, weightlifting. I did CrossFit for a while and tried individual gym memberships, etc. And jiu-jitsu is, you're going to work muscle groups that I don't think you're going to hit with many other aspects of just individual exercise. And so a lot of them are highly functional in terms of the movements that we do in here and the muscles that get actually worked and exercised that you get in here. It applies it a lot in life as well, just with the other things I do. So it's just a good full body workout. Probably one of the toughest things for me, and Coach probably told me 1,000 times, and I'll keep hearing it, is to get comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable. We are in a society where we chase comfort, we chase ease, we chase the path of least resistance, and it's very easy to give up in anything, in your job, in your relationships, whatever. And jiu-jitsu runs contra to that. It's the exact opposite. So you need to get comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable. So whether that's being upside down, folded in half, people trying to choke you, arm bars, whatever, like there's a lot to be said on the mats for remaining calm, not freaking out, not stressing out when you're under that kind of tension and pressure. And those lessons apply in life too, just being comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable. For me personally, obviously there's clear things like the exercise aspect of it. For me, it's largely a pressure relief or a vent for just the pressures and stresses of life that I did not see coming. So I knew there would be aspects of learning martial arts and learning kind of the chess match that is jiu-jitsu and getting the exercise, but again, learning how to have that mentality where you can just kind of remain calm under tense situations. That lesson that happens here on the mats has been able to apply in probably just about every area of my life. Jiu-jitsu, I mean, it's one of those things where I think everybody should give it a try, because it's one of those things that it is not a lesson that somebody else can learn for you on your behalf. It's something that you only can experience as an individual, and the only way that happens is stepping out of your comfort zone, coming in here, borrow the gi, get on the mats, and just give it a try. See what it's all about, because there are things that you probably see that you think you know about jiu-jitsu, but I guarantee you there are many things that you don't know about jiu-jitsu in yourself that you can only experience by showing up yourself here and trying it.